Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the mistakes that are potentially costing you growth with your social media marketing agency. So guys, if you're new to the channel, my name's Harry Kirk. This channel is run alongside Tom Ford, who is the co-founder of my current agency. We've been running the agency for around 2 years. Prior to us joining our agencies together, we had separate agencies. We joined them together after working on a few projects to kind of create a super agency. And now, you know, we're multi-six-figure agency, coming up to 7 figures a year. So yeah, and we created this YouTube channel to hopefully change the marketing industry, to help the social media marketing industry get a better name for itself, because there are a lot of people that don't run their agencies in the correct way. I'd actually say probably 95% of agencies aren't run in the most ethical way possible, hence the YouTube channel. So we're posting every single day, tips, tricks, how to run a social media marketing agency in the best way, scale it in the correct way in 2023, because there is lots of bad advice on people that don't actually run an agency on YouTube. So in this video, like I say, I'm going to be talking about the mistakes potentially costing you growth if you're really struggling to get your agency off the ground or progressing, you know, through the stages of income or revenue for your agency. So my first one, which I want to kick it off with, is that you're not adapting to change very well. So the social media marketing industry, social media platforms, making money online, whatever kind of you want to categorize this topic in, is constantly changing, and it changes faster than any industry I've ever seen, because new policies come out. Facebook and Instagram or YouTube or Google change the platform in order to develop their algorithm, in order to develop, you know, new trends, new customer behavior. So if you're not staying on top of that stuff, you're going to be falling behind in your agency. So, and that's going to potentially stop you growing, because you're not staying you're not staying up to date, which means the results you're getting for your clients are going to slack, which means you're going to lose clients. You're not going to be able to gain them in the best way because your knowledge isn't, you know, up to date. So in order to stay up to date in terms of the service delivery, you have to find someone, a resource, a channel on YouTube that keeps you up to date with all of these changes, so that you're not falling behind, which is why Academy members don't have this problem, because we update the Academy whenever a new update comes out. A new update for Facebook, a video comes out in the Academy. Go High Level pops off. We give all away our automations, all of our sales funnel templates. Facebook ad has an update. We introduce a new Facebook ad mastery. So they're constantly getting the most up-to-date service delivery advice and tricks and strategies, so that they don't fall behind. However, staying up to date and adapting to change isn't just limited to service delivery, guys. It's also, probably arguably more important, changing to what outreach methods work. And this sounds really stupid, because how can an outreach method not work anymore? Does the algorithm change? Does how does that happen? And the reason and the way it happens is because outreach methods, I believe, work on a cycle. 3.5 coming up to 4 years now, when I first started my agency, LinkedIn outreach got my agency off the ground. Every single message I was getting a response to, every single person that got on a meeting, I was like doing insanely well. And probably 75 to 80% of them became a client over the next 6 months of having that meeting. However, as time's gone on, and you know, even back then, I wasn't doing much Instagram outreach. I wasn't doing much email outreach. However, I knew that outreach method still worked. However, now, whenever anyone messages me on Instagram saying, Harry, I'm struggling to sign a client, and I say, well, what are you doing? And they say, I'm emailing, my immediate response is, just stop. Like, you're not going to sign a client through email outreach. You may do, but your time is so much better used on other outreach methods like cold calling. In 2023, there isn't a faster way, there isn't a more effective way to sign a client than picking up the phone and cold calling businesses. And I'd challenge anyone to argue with that, because if you look at any successful marketing agency in the business, any successful marketing agency that's worth looking at on YouTube, every single person on YouTube who has a successful agency that's worth looking at, like I say, has a sales team that cold calls. That sales team isn't sending Instagram messages. That Instagram, like a business that's worth looking at. They're on the phone. A service-based business is on the phone, talking to businesses and booking meetings. It's by far the best and quickest way to do it. So if you're watching videos from 4 years ago about Instagram outreach, or you're doing, you know, email outreach because you're too scared to pick up the phone, then you can't expect your agency to grow, and you can't expect to sign clients, because you're not doing what all the top 1% of agencies are doing in order to stand out. So why would a client, you know, who gets a phone call from Tom or I, or our sales team, has an amazing conversation with them, builds an amazing relationship, really personable on the phone, rather than someone who sends an email that just says, I'm a social media marketing agency, do you want to pencil in a call? It's just not going to happen. So you have to be doing the most up-to-date strategies in order to sign clients as well as keep clients. Otherwise, your agency is going to get left behind. Number two, which is super, super common for beginners, is you're just not putting the time and effort in. You have to treat social media marketing like it's your real job. It's no good starting a social media marketing agency expecting to, put a few hours in, get a client within a week, not really doing much, send a few emails, ring a few people. It's just not going to happen. You have to stay consistent. It's so compounding. You have to do 25 to 50 cold calls every single day for 3 months. Like that's the extent of it. And you have to treat it like a real business. And then when you sign clients, you're going to have to be continuing the cold calling while doing your service delivery. It's not a, sit back behind a laptop on a beach, which most people make you think the social media marketing agency is, because that's not what's going to get you results. And that's not what's going to get you clients. It is a real business model. Social media marketing agencies and running social media marketing campaigns for different businesses isn't like dropshipping. It's not where you can just sit back, watch TV, while you're listing some products or running some Facebook ads to get traffic to your site and hope for the best. That's not what this is all about. You're working with real business owners that are relying on you to bring in sales, and they're paying you a substantial fee to get that. So you have to be on the ball. It's not a sit back and do nothing. And this isn't saying that the social media marketing agency isn't desirable. It really is desirable. You can make some serious money. You get time and location freedom once you get your systems in order and processes in order. But when you're getting your agency set up and up and running, you have to be on the ball, and you have to be working really hard every single day for a long period of time. If you just send 100 emails and then say, Harry, I don't think SMMA works, I've sent 100 emails and I've not got a client yet. Well, obviously you've not got a client yet. You've sent 100 emails, 75 of them won't be opened, 20 of them will be opened, 5 of them, will probably be contemplated, but your offer's not good enough, and then they don't show up to a call. So it's just not good enough. You have to be going through the most up-to-date outreach strategies, putting the time and effort in, staying consistent, and treating it like a real job until you get the results. And more importantly, making sure that you're doing things in the correct way. Because if you're putting all this effort in, but you don't know how to construct a proper sales message, you don't know how to, handle a proper sales meeting or what presentation to do, all that time and effort's wasted. So you have to make sure you've got things in order, and then you work hard on the things that work. And finally, guys, point number 3 is that you're not being original. You're running your agency purely off copy and pasting what everyone else does. So in the academy, you might think that we're contradicting things. On our landing page, we have copy and paste strategies. However, in the academy, we make sure it's so abundantly clear that you adapt everything that we give you to fit your brand. So we give you a presentation. We give every single member will get the presentation that helps us close 75 to 80% of our meetings over the next 6 months. We make it impossible for people to not brand that presentation to their agency. We make it impossible for them not to customize every template, every outreach message, because what most people are doing, guys, is just copy and pasting what they've been told to do, so that they're just so unoriginal. They're copying the exact offer that everyone's been told to run as a social media marketing agency. They're told, right, I can bring you in 10 clients in the next month. I can increase your revenue by 15K in the next 3 months. Where everyone's building these same shitty offers that it's become unbelievable. The only way you're going to stand out as an agency is by using yourself, which is why outsourced agencies don't work, because you are the USP of your brand. Everyone's running the same product. Everyone's running Facebook ads. Everyone's running sales funnels. However, obviously to a different extent, but it's still the same product. So if someone goes on 5 different agency websites, they'll see Facebook ads, sales funnels, email marketing. Facebook ads, sales funnels, email marketing. It's the same product at a headline level. And the only way they're going to find out that you run them to a different level is by them connecting with you as a person and you as a brand. So if you're not being original, then they're not going to take the meeting with you over the 5 other agencies that have pitched them, because you all look the same. So you have to make sure you're original. You stand out from the crowd. SMMA isn't saturated at all. It's actually extremely unsaturated with good agencies. It's oversaturated with bad agencies, but as long as you're good, then you're all right. So you have to find something that makes you stand out. And the easiest way to do that is by you as a person, as a brand, as a personal brand, so that they get enticed to take the meeting with you. And then you can showcase that your Facebook ads aren't really the same to everyone else's Facebook ads, because you actually understand the platform and how to get results. So take those 3 things into consideration, guys. Please, please, please make sure that you're not doing them. Stay original. Make sure you're adapting to change. and make sure you're putting in the work and making sure that you're treating it like a real business and not just a, something that you can come on for a few hours a day, send a few messages, change a few ads, and just kind of mistreat your clients or mistreat your business, because it is your business and you need to treat it like that. And you almost need to treat it like a 9-to-5 job, in the same way that you turn up every day, you put the work in, and you get the tasks that you need to get done. So hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Please make sure you subscribe, because it helps us out more than you can imagine. Follow us on Apple Music and Spotify podcasts if you're listening on there. But massively appreciate everyone's support. Please like the video, that also helps. And yeah, we're back posting every single day. So yeah, see you tomorrow at 9 a.m.